Hey fart faces, it's me, Bev B Diamond Paints. Today is Wednesday, March 3rd. I'm going to clip together a bunch of work in progress whipping chats to make Friday's video, because today I want to talk about stuff that I know I'll forget to talk about tomorrow or on Friday when I finish filming. So let's get started. The first thing I want to talk about is, sorry, I should introduce what I'm working on. So I'm working on Simple Country by Chuck Pinson. This is an overview of my progress so far. This is the side of the house, if you're wondering, and over here is a tree and the sky. I'm using my tray that Melly had sent me. Thank you so much, Melly. And I am using a chunky pen. Chunky pen! This pen is my pen. But you can buy other chunky pens on my Etsy site, which I'm going to launch today, which is Friday, but today's Wednesday. But when you're seeing this, they will be up on my Etsy site, so make sure you go and check out my Etsy. Later on, I will show you some of the pens, and you can take a look at them and decide for yourself if that's something you want to purchase. I would love it if you guys supported my one lady shop. But of course, you have to like fatter pens and smaller pens. I find that these pens are really easy to diamond paint with. But anyways, off topic. On Sunday, or on topic I should say, on Sunday I will be going live for my very first time. March 7th, Sunday at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be live on my channel for the first time. I'm very excited. So, as you might know, Sunday is actually my birthday. I am turning X amount years old, and I'm pretty excited to celebrate getting older, and then I'm going to die slowly again. So, make sure you join me live. Abigail Marie, if you don't know her, I'll put a link to her channel below. She will also be co-hosting with me. She is one of my good diamond painting friends, and I didn't want to do it alone, okay? Because I'm like nervous. I'm nervous to go live by myself. I've done a bunch of things online. I've done a bunch of like live talks and things like that by myself, and it's fine. But they were all for professional work reasons. I've never done one just for like fun for diamond painting or anything like that. So I'm really nervous. So I asked Abigail, I was like, will you actually like go live with me? And she's like, yes, of course. So thank you so much, Abigail. I'm excited for our live on Sunday. I don't know if there's anything planned. Like, I haven't planned anything. Basically, I just wanted to go live, chat with you guys, learn more about you guys, get to meet you more, and you can get to meet me more and talk with me and Abigail and talk about random things. I think it should be a fun time. We'll probably stream for about an hour or so, and it's just a pop-up live. Like, it's not something that I'm going to be doing regularly. I might do pop-up lives here and there if I get more courage to do them by myself. Like, I would eventually like to do one by myself, but I just kind of want to see how my birthday live will go. Yeah, I'm really excited for it, but again, like I said, I'm nervous. Tomorrow, which is Thursday, March 4th, yeah, March 4th tomorrow, I'm presenting at an online conference, and I know, it doesn't make sense because I'm nervous to do YouTube live, whereas I'm doing this conference tomorrow live, and there's going to be 500 people there. Literally, I do not make sense, but it's because, like, with the conference tomorrow, I'll have my slides. I know what I'm going to be talking about. I've talked about the same topic before. I have like an outline of what I will be discussing. I've talked in front of crowds like this before. It's just, I think I'm just nervous for my YouTube live just because it's going to be something totally different and not work related, and I don't have an outline of what I'll be talking about for YouTube live. Although I might make some questions so that if chat does lag or like it gets awkwardly silent, which I doubt that it will, because me and Abigail, when we get together, we are kind of obnoxious. But I will put something together maybe just in case. Maybe we can play a game. Maybe we'll do a giveaway. I don't know. I kind of do want to do a giveaway. I just don't know. I don't want to deal with shipping, so I might just give away like a gift card or something like that. I haven't decided yet. But if you do join me on Sunday, it will be a lot of fun. So I hope you do. Again, that's Sunday, March 7th at 3 p.m. Mountain Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Even if you just pop in to say hi, I'd super appreciate it. But yeah, so tomorrow, I'm nervous about tomorrow a little bit, but I'm not really that nervous. Like, I feel like my presentation is good, but for myself, I feel like it's boring to me because I already know what I'm talking about, but I know that the majority of people attending won't know what I'm talking about. So if that makes any sense at all, I just don't want it to be like people attending and being like, oh my god, like I already know all this stuff. Like I'm pretty sure at least 80% of the stuff that I'm talking about, people, it's not like common knowledge, or they like never thought about connecting the two types of like the two tactics together or something like that. It's going to be about social media marketing. As you may know, I am a social media strategist / consultant. I run my own company. It's called Throwdown Social Media. Yes, Throwdown Social Media. That's my internal, that's how I say it internally. Throwdown Social Media. Okay, why am I such a dork? But anyways, I do run my own company, and I do present at conferences and stuff on the regular. So yeah, that's tomorrow. And then the following week, I think it's next week, I believe on Wednesday, I'm doing kind of a career interview where for a local like not-for-profit type organization where they work with youth. I'm going to be doing an interview with them about like my career and like the prerequisites, how I got to where I am today, that type of thing. So that should be fun. And I like doing interviews. I think that I definitely have to edit the way that I talk sometimes, depending on the audience that I'm talking to. Like for YouTube, I don't really care. Like I know that you guys like me for who I am, and I don't really edit the way that I talk on YouTube, but when I do like professional things, I'm like, okay, this is the audience. I can't swear in front of them because they're like, this is them and they'll frown upon swearing and that type of stuff. So it's really about not changing who you are as a person, but more about, I guess, just being aware of your audience and tailoring the way that you're speaking to your audience. But for the most part, like, I haven't really done anything where swearing is frowned upon or anything like that. Or sometimes I can be really inappropriate. And I've been inappropriate in probably like 98.9% of my presentations. And no one has ever had a problem. Or if they have just like left type thing. So early on in my career, I did a presentation in Victoria, British Columbia at one of Canada's largest social media conferences, and I was talking about marketing menstrual cups, so like the Diva cup. Sorry if there's any dudes watching my video, it might make you feel uncomfortable, but yeah, so I was talking about marketing menstrual cups and how to like, oh, this like Diva cup, how do they market themselves without like being gross or turning off their audience, that type of thing. And like I had a few dudes, I guess someone told me later on that a few dudes walked out of my presentation, and I was like, I'm sorry, but girls like menstruate, and if you can't handle that girls have their menstrual cycle every month, then yeah, you can definitely leave my presentation, because I'm sorry that I'm talking about real things that happen to women's bodies. So yeah, that's just an example of like, if I'm talking about something, if people don't like it, they usually just leave, and it's fine with me, because it's like, okay, like you're gonna get grossed out by that, like sorry. If you have a wife or a girlfriend or whoever, like your partner is gonna have their menstrual cycle if they're a woman. So yeah, so anyways, I don't know why I started talking about that, but yeah, so I am working on my Chuck Pinson. I haven't had a lot of time to work on it, and the confetti isn't as bad so far as I thought it was going to be. I'm actually having a lot of fun with this canvas, and I finished watching Bosch on Amazon Prime or whatever it's called, and so I moved on to watching 24. And I remember when 24 was really popular, like when it first came out, everyone was ranting and raving about how amazing it was, and I was just like, like that doesn't appeal to me at all. Like, I don't want to watch this weird show. How does it go minute by minute, that type of thing. But I think it's like I'm on the third or I think the fourth episode, and so far I'm like, wow, this show is genius. Like, how do they even come up with like the minute by minute thing? And I'm really into the plot line. So if you like FBI, those types of shows, I would so far recommend 24, even though you've probably seen it if you like those types of shows, but I'm new to it, so I would recommend it. I don't know, like there's like, I forget how many seasons. There's an obscene amount of seasons that are available on Prime, which is also one of the factors that made me want to watch it, just because when I get invested in a show, I want to watch all of it, and I like that there's a lot of seasons, so it will take me a while to go through them. So yesterday I basically just sat here diamond painting this canvas and watching 24. There's some of the actors besides the main dude, Kiefer Sutherland, some of them are really familiar to me, but I don't remember, like I can't place where they're from. For example, Palmer, like the dude who's running for president, his wife is really familiar to me. I know she's in a show I've watched before. I just don't know which show she's been in. And it's really bugging me. I'm going to have to IMDb her or something like that. Okay, I just dropped a drill. Where did it go? I just felt it. Oh no. There it is. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to stop talking right now, and I will come back probably later tonight to film more whip and chatness. But my camera only records like 13 minutes at a time, so that's why, like, if you're ever watching a longer video from me and you'll notice that it's like there's like a clip and then a new clip, that's because my camera only records 13-14 minutes at a time, which is sucky, and I hate it. And I think my goal is once I reach, or if I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to buy myself a new camera. And yes, I could film with my phone, but I like having things that have separate uses. So I like having a camera for taking photos and for video, and then I like to have my phone for phone stuff and social media. Okay, does that make sense? Don't argue with me. Okay, I know it's an additional cost. Don't argue with me. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I'm back. Hello. So today is now Thursday, March 4th. Yesterday I was going to continue filming my whip and chat, but then I was like, I don't feel like talking. I'll just diamond paint. So I didn't record yesterday, and I needed to charge the camera battery, so there was that, and I just failed. So what came in the mail yesterday actually was my everlasting tips, and I've been using them ever since, but I'm kind of having trouble with the multi-placer, so I got a 6-placer and a single placer, which is in my Enablers Outpost pen, which I'm using right now. I was having a little bit of trouble with the multi-placer. I'm still kind of getting used to it. As you could just see, I just kind of screwed up a little bit. It is like thicker than the thin multi-placers that I'm used to using, which is why I think I'm having so much difficulty, but it's getting a lot easier like the more that I use it, obviously. I mean, everything will get easier the more you do it, so hopefully it will be successful, and I really like it so far. It's just a matter of getting used to it, and I'm hoping that I can probably invest, like, they're not cheap. I think it was like $40 Canadian for, and even, I think I got them on sale too, but it was $40 Canadian for the set of the 6-placer and the single placer, and shipping I think was only $4. I ordered it on January 22nd, and it arrived yesterday. So that's not too long of a wait. It's just like a month from Australia, I believe she's located in. I will do a video in the future about using an Everlasting Tip multi-placer and how it compares, but for now I'm just going to use it and not really explain it any further because I'll just do that in a video. You guys are here for Whip and Chat. I just finished presenting at Social at Home, which is the conference I was talking about yesterday. My session went really well. I actually, like, for those of you who aren't aware, I am a big fan of these stuffed animals called Fugglers. I'll show you one if you look up at your screen from the project you're working on. This is what a Fuggler is. They have scary teeth. Look at his teeth, and they look kind of stoned, but I brought him because I was opening right after the keynote speaker, which is a hard act to follow, and I think I did really well, and I was really worried about having no one in my session. Like, I was like, oh, everyone's gonna be joining the guy from Twitter because he's like, he works at Twitter, and like, I just thought like no one would want to come to my session, but that's not true. I guess I had 200 people more than the other sessions, so that was awesome. And I got a lot of great questions at the end, and I think, like, I'm hoping that everyone thought it was useful, and I hope they found something that they could implement right away. So yeah, I'm glad that that is finally over. I was like really nervous, kind of nervous about it, like I mentioned earlier in this video. So I'm glad it's over with, and now I can kind of just relax. One thing that I did want to talk about, yesterday I was watching Lizette Crafts and Tells, her channel is really great. It used to be called Paint by Number Lady, I believe, but then she changed her name because she's not only just painting by number, she's also diamond painting, even though diamond painting is like painting by number, but whatever. So I was watching her Whip and Chat, and she was talking about how she bought 3 Haid canvases, or Heaven and Earth design canvases. If you've never heard of Heaven and Earth Designs, basically it's a cross-stitch company, but they also carry patterns and canvases for diamond painting. So you buy the diamond painting canvas from them, but then you have to order the drills separately, or you can actually take their cross-stitching kit and turn it into a diamond painting by ordering a blank canvas and ordering the drills, etc. separately. So anyway, she was talking about how, like, the fear of missing out made her basically buy these 3 diamond paintings, or diamond painting canvases. And I feel like I'm like the same way. I watch a lot of people's videos. I watch to see like what they're unboxing, if they like it, what's the quality of the kit from watching their video, etc. And then I'm like, okay, I want to order from this company. But I feel like it's, I don't know, part of me is like, I want these things to keep up with everyone else, because I see everyone else doing certain things, like with the Bella Art and Nicole trays. They look amazing. Nicole and Jamie are awesome people. The one thing that's holding me back from ordering from them, though, is that shipping is really high, and I don't actually need more trays. Like, I'm set with this one tray. I have like my AliExpress large white tray. Like, a tray is not something that I necessarily need anymore. It's just more of a want, and I'm trying to think about, like, do I want one of their trays because I actually want to use it, or do I want one of them so that I can keep up with everyone else who have all these nice things? So it's hard. And like patty wax as well, like I did order patty wax and I got it shipped to Abigail's house, and she's going to be sending me a package soon. But I was like, do I need patty wax? Like, I'm really happy with Crochet Sears, and the Sensible by Design wax. I don't really need to try patty wax, but seeing other people like Crazy Diamond Painter, Mariah, whatever her channel is called. Sorry, Mariah, I can't remember what your channel is called, but she unbags like lots of patty wax orders, and she's always ordering from them, and I'm like, oh, I really want to try it, but do I want to try it so that I can like film a video and have a video similar to hers where it's like really fun because you get like stickers and all this stuff, and do I want to try it because everyone else is trying it, or do I want to try it because I actually do want to try it? So I guess I'm going through an existential crisis as to whether I want to buy these things just to keep up with everyone else, or do I want to buy these things because, oops, I'm bad at diamond painting while I'm thinking about what to say, or do I want to buy these things because I actually want these things? So I think it's easy for people to watch like YouTube videos, and it's easy for you to watch my YouTube videos and be like, oh, she's using an everlasting tip. I see a lot of other people using everlasting tips. Maybe I should get one. But I guess it's just, you have to ask yourself, like, do you want an everlasting tip because I have one? Do you want an everlasting tip because you go through multi-placers or tips like a mad person, and they don't last long for you? Like, I guess my whole thing is like, I'm trying to cut back on spending so much on diamond painting, and it's hard because there's so many people who are enabling, and hi, I'm an enabler. Like, I have a YouTube channel, I probably enable you to buy things, but it's hard not to want to buy all the things for diamond painting, and it's totally an addiction. I would rather be addicted to diamond painting than like drugs or something, obviously, but I guess there just has to be a point where I tell myself, no, like, you can actually just use this money and buy yourself something else, like groceries. Not that I'm like struggling for money or anything, but I'm just trying to be smarter with money, I guess. But it's just so hard, okay guys? It's seriously so hard. Does anyone else feel the same way? Do you struggle with this as well? Like, you want this diamond painting stuff, but you don't necessarily need this diamond painting stuff. And I get it. Like, no one needs diamond painting stuff in general. But if you're a diamond painting addict, it's like, do you actually need these things, or you just want them to keep up with everyone else? I don't know. I'm not like super easily influenced by people, but when it comes to diamond painting, I feel like that is my weak spot, where I see like my friends all have these trays, or my friends all have these pens, and I want these pens. I don't know. Is it just me? Is it just me? It could just be me. So let me know in the comments below if you're similar to me and you struggle. But yeah, her video, Lizette's video, was really like, I don't know, it like lit a light bulb. It turned on a light bulb in my head, and I was like, hey, maybe I need to like stop doing these things because I have FOMO, or fear of missing out, and I'm trying to keep up with everyone else. Like, I remember one time I was on the Heaven and Earth Designs website, and I was like, oh, like, I really love this artist. I don't even remember the artist's name, but I really love this artist. I want to order a diamond painting from, or a diamond painting canvas of this picture, but then I looked and they didn't have a canvas of it, and I was like, oh, well, maybe I can actually just create, like, I can buy the pattern and get a blank canvas and do all the things. And then I joined like the Heaven and Earth Design diamond painting group on Facebook, and I saw all the amazing canvases and everything that other people are doing, and I was like, I could totally do this. This is something I would do. But then before bedtime, and I was like sleeping on it, I was like, I'll think about it and decide in the morning type thing. I was like, you know what, like, literally I have so many 100 by whatever size 100 centimeters by whatever size canvases that I need to do, and some of them I'm like, I'll do this one day, or some of them I'm like, I don't know if I'll ever do this one, but I really like that I have it. And I'm like, do I need to add to my large diamond painting, the collection I have of large diamond paintings? Am I actually going to do a Heaven and Earth Designs? Because some of them, literally, they're like 200 centimeters, 2 meters, whatever metric system, whatever measurement you want to use, but they're like 2 meters long, or 2 meters high. They're taller than the person doing the diamond painting, and I'm like, will I ever actually get to this? And they seem like it's a lot of confetti and a lot of colors, and it's just like those diamond painting Deutschland Josephine Wall canvases. I'm like, as much as I want to do one of those, I don't know if in reality if I would actually do it. Like, I'd probably order it and be like super stoked about it, share an unboxing photo, and then it would just probably just sit in my pile of diamond paintings and not be done for a long time. So I think it's also important to remember that the majority of these diamond paintings, like, you don't have to rush out and go and get them. Like with Diamond Art Club, I think the sense of urgency that they create with their diamond paintings selling out and stuff like that is genius marketing, and it really makes people want to buy like on the Saturday when they do launch, and the creation of like scarcity because they're selling out, or like you can only pre-order things, whatever, is genius marketing. It's just remembering that these canvases will most likely come back in stock. Like, you don't have to buy them right away. You can always buy them later on. You don't have to use Afterpay if you can't afford it. You can just save up and buy something later on, that type of thing. So I guess it's just being more aware of your buying practices. And I'm not saying like you need to do these things because like whatever floats your boat. It's totally like, I'm one of those people who are, it's like it's your money. You do whatever you want with it, and it's my money and I'll do whatever I want with it, that type of thing. Like, you earned it. You earned your hard-earned cash. You shouldn't have someone telling you what to do. That's another thing. Someone posted in, I forget what Facebook group, but they're asking about DIY Moon Shop, and they're like, is $200 on a canvas, blah blah blah. Like, I would never spend that much. Why are people even buying from them, that type of thing. And it's like, dude, like yeah, they're expensive. It's not for everyone. But there are people who buy from them, and people love DIY Moon Shop. Like, I am saving up to get a couple. Like, I think for me, because shipping to Canada is going to be like $50, $60 or something ridiculous. But like me, I really want to try them. I love the artists as well. But so, like, to tell someone that they're dumb for buying a $200 diamond painting or spending that much on diamond painting, it's like, but who are you? Like, it's not your money, it's their money. If they want to spend that much on a diamond painting, that's totally their business. Like, I don't know. And like, making fun of people or telling people they're a hoarder because they have so many diamond paintings, it's like, well, that could be the one thing that they actually spend their money on. Like, they might not care about other things. Like, I don't know, who am I to judge? Basically just telling you, like, it's your money, you do you buy whatever you want to buy. I'm not here to judge you. And that's all I really wanted to say. Well, for me personally, I am going to try and cut back, I guess, just a little bit at least, and be more selective with what I buy. Like, I've been trying to do a series on more affordable diamond paintings because, hey, I totally understand that not everyone can afford Diamond Art Club. Not everyone can afford Dreamer Designs or all these other companies. So it's important to show, like, there are affordable alternatives when it comes to diamond painting. But yeah, even to me, like, none of the Diamond Art Clubs really have spoken to me in their past, like, their recent releases. So there's nothing that I, like, super want or super need. Some of them I was like, oh, I kind of want that one. Like Fuji Flora, I'm like, oh, I really want that one, but I don't really want it that bad. So I'm just going to wait to buy that one. If it goes away, it goes away. I'm not going to be, like, heartbroken about it. So I think I'm just going to try and focus on getting diamond paintings that I really, really want. And if they are $200, I'm going to buy it because it's, hey, it's my money. You don't tell me where to spend my money, and I don't tell you where to spend your money. So don't shame me on social media. And I know the post wasn't directed at me, obviously, but it was, like, directed at other people or another person. But it's still like, who are you to talk about this stuff? And I think I blabbed about this stuff for long enough, so we can change the topic. I'm really excited for my birthday live on Sunday. I have a bunch of Twitter friends that are coming, and some of my real life friends said that they would show up and at least say hi. So that'll be fun. I'm looking at, like, if I feel comfortable going live after Sunday, I'm looking at other dates and times where I can maybe do a regular live. Is that something you guys would want to see? I don't know if, like, I watch a lot of lives and I notice that it's like diamond painting lives, but the person who's talking in the live, like the host, isn't actually diamond painting anything. They're usually just like sitting there with their pen in the hand, minding the chat and stuff like that. So I'm like, is there a, like, if you watch a live, do you want to see the person's face instead if they're not going to be diamond painting, or would you rather just like stare at their canvas when they're not working on it, that type of thing? So I don't know. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite part of lives are. Like, why do you attend lives? Why do you go out of your way to attend them? That type of thing. I'm really curious to know, just for my own sake, and maybe someone else is curious too. But I made some progress on this Chucky Penny painting. Let me show you. So I finished this side panel all the way down to the bottom here, and I really like how the house and the garden, or the fence and everything, is turning out. I think it looks so pretty, and I really like the ABs. Like, there's just a couple ABs you can see. I don't know if you can see, but in the fence here, and here in the flowers. But I think it's turning out really fun. And like, I was really scared of the confetti. I don't know if I already mentioned this, but I was really scared of the confetti, but I'm having a lot of fun doing this Chuck Pinson. And I could totally see myself doing another one. I just don't know which one. Like, I really, really like Simple Country, which is why it was one on my wish list, and that's why my friend bought it for me. But yeah, and I was like telling Clayton, my boyfriend, I was like, oh yeah, me and my mom, like, I'm meeting my parents at the mall on Saturday. And meeting my mom at the mall on Saturday, and I'm like, I'll probably like walk around with my mom while my dad just sits in the food court waiting for us on his tablet or whatever. But yeah, and I was like, he was like, oh, maybe they'll buy you a present. And I was like, oh, do they sell diamond paintings at the mall? Because I was like, what else could I ask for my birthday? Like, there's nothing I really want or need. And diamond paintings is basically like my life. So it's like too bad that they don't sell diamond paintings at the mall. Well, I'm kind of glad that they do, or else I would like probably buy a lot of them, and then I would be in trouble. So yeah, after I just say like I'm gonna try and cut back on spending. I'm doing the ABs now just to get them out of the way. There's not too many. I really like this yellow AB. I think it's really pretty. There's other stuff I wanted to talk about, but I totally forget. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so I don't know. On a personal note, I'm having a hard time. Like, Clayton really hates his job. Like, he hates it. He despises it, and it makes him so miserable. But there's not a lot of other opportunities out there for him, and it's just getting kind of draining, like, on a personal level, just because it's like he comes home and he complains about his job. Whereas I really love my job. Like, I love what I do, and yeah, we all have, like, our times when we're not enjoying what we're doing, but it's just been forever since he's hated his job. And like, he's been looking at other jobs but hasn't found anything that he would kind of qualify for or want to do. So it's kind of just like, I don't know how to feel about it. Like, I've told him, like, okay, well, if you're so unhappy with it, quit, and then maybe that will force you to find something else. Like, I don't want to be the one who's supporting both of us, because I've done that in the past and it did not turn out well for the relationship. So that is something I definitely, like, do not want. And but yeah, he's just so miserable with his job, and it sucks because I feel helpless. Like, I don't know what to say or what to do when he comes home and he complains about it, and he'll text me and like complain about his supervisor, or he'll complain about something regarding his job, and I'm like, I don't know what to say, dude. Like, I'm sorry that you're having a crappy time at your job, and I'm sorry you're not enjoying it. But short of like finding a new job, there's not much that I can recommend. So I think, oops, and I'm putting down the wrong color. Oh, I'll just down here though. So I don't know, have you guys ever experienced something like this with someone? I just feel like we should be at a point in our lives where we know what we want to do. We should have like our passions. Not everyone is going to be satisfied in their job. I understand that, but it's just like, it gets draining, and I'm not trying to make his problem about me, but like from my personal point of view, it just feels really draining to have someone come home and dump their day on you, you know, like. And I've told him before, I'm like, every time you complain about your job, it makes me feel helpless, and I don't know how to help you. I don't know what to say. I don't know what I can do to help you, or if there's something that I can say that will make it better, because I'm sure that there's not. And it's just, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. Maybe I just needed to vent a little, and you guys are like my friends, so I feel like I can vent to you. Yeah. So I'm looking for my unicorn paper that I put down somewhere, but I don't know where it is. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about chonky pens. So let's talk about chonky pens. I know this is a whip and chat, but I wanted to show you some of the pens that I made and are on sale on my Etsy shop. So we have, this is one of my favorites. It's, the colors of it is, they're so beautiful. All the pens are made over top of the regular old pink pens. Like I have a whole drawer going here. So they're polymer clay, and I use like the pink pens, and I just take them apart and then I put clay over them. But yeah, so they're about the same length as the basic pink pens. This one is my favorite. I'm not keeping it, it's for sale, but it's really beautiful. It's so comfortable. Like I don't know how I figured it out, but like with this width, this part sits nicely in this area, like when you're diamond painting or when you're resting it, if you're holding it here. I don't know if that's going to be for everyone's hands, but I really like them. I think that they're so comfortable, and I like that they're thicker than the normal pink pens. So there's that one. This one is one of my favorites too. Okay, so they're all my favorites. Let's just like get that out of the way. It has like a very light pink pastel to it with, it's like marbled. So that one's one of my favorites. What else do I have here? This one, I really like this one for a bright pen. I think the colors go so well together. And I have like a whole crap ton of pens, guys. And then there's this one. I think I have about almost 20 pens listed in my Etsy shop. So if you're interested in any of those pens, pop by there. And also, if you are buying one of my pens and you are watching this video, or you watch my YouTube in general, mention something in your checkout saying like, oh, I watch your YouTube channel or whatever, and I'll send you a diamond painting sticker for free. I'll send you one of these for free. I don't have a lot of them left, but I will try and send everyone who mentions my YouTube channel and at checkout, I'll send you one of these stickers. They're holographic. They're so cute. And then what else? Oh, I like this pen too. It's blue and purple. And then this pen, I really like the colors on this one. It just reminds me of like a unicorn or something. I don't know why, but it does. This one is like, I don't know, I like it. It's kind of like my punk rock pen because it's black, pink, and gray. I don't know. I just like this one. And then this one reminds me of cotton candy. It's a lot thinner than the chunkier pens, but I wanted to make it. I had some leftover clay, so I was like, oh, I want to make this one like a bit thinner for people who don't like super chunks. And then, oh, where's that other one? I had a pen. I don't know where it went. Did I already show it? Oh, this one. Sorry, it's right here. I had this one, and I was like, okay, well, maybe someone doesn't want like the indentations on the pens for the gripping area. So I made this kind of chunkier polymer clay pen where there's not any indentations, but I really like the pattern to it. yeah, so I have like a whole crap ton of these pens. Like, look at this. And so these are all the pens. They're all going to be on my Etsy shop. Hopefully when this video goes live, I'll have them all up. I'm going to upload them and make the listings live tomorrow. So if you are interested in getting a pen, go ahead and do that. I would love it if you did. If not, if you're not interested and you're like, those pens are dumb, I'm not offended. Like, you do you. You don't have to buy anything. It's just another tool that I think you guys would really like. And if, like, I love this pen. Like, I'm in love with this pen so much. But I know, like, these pens cost a lot of money. Like, these acrylic hand turn pens or resin pens cost a lot of money. So if you're looking for something that's more affordable and budget friendly, then maybe a chunky pen is for you. If not, that's totally fine. Just throwing it out there for you guys to check out. And what else? I think that's all that I wanted to talk about. Yeah, really, it's just my live on Sunday. I really hope you guys will come. Again, that is on Sunday, March 7th at 3 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Mountain Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Abigail Marie, whose channel I'll link down below, is going to be joining me. We'll have a lot of fun. We'll talk a bit. Yeah, so comment below if you made it this far. Maybe put a unicorn emoji in the comments below if you made it this far through my video. I really appreciate you guys watching my whip and chats. Honestly, whenever I upload them, I'm like, is anyone even gonna watch this? Like, do they actually want to listen to me talk for this long? So I super appreciate it. And I hope that I kept you entertained. And I love keeping you guys company while you're working on other things. I will try and think of more things to talk about next time, but thank you so much for watching. If you are new here and you made it this far, I'd love to have you as part of my hive. All you have to do is click that red subscribe button, and I post diamond painting videos on a regular basis. I think I post 3 or 4 or 5 diamond painting videos every week, so there's always something fresh and new, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much. Put the unicorn emoji below. Bye!